you are pretty happy about that as we head over to your secret base.
Hey, look, that's my ship.
Totally didn't, paint it.
Listen, I worked very hard to crappily Photoshop that into this picture.
It
It's
does
beautiful.
the job. It does it. Oh no,
You guys can go ahead and put yourself to where you would be in the secret base.
what is everything?
All right, so over here is a bunch of computers and just basic kind of computing supplies. Here we have the main hangar, which is for Saros's instrument.
Yo.
And these little huts and stuff are just personal belongings. And down the hall is just a training area to blow off steam and also to hone your abilities. And thankfully, one of the best things for you here, what's it called? Brightstar, is this is completely, it's like a Faraday cage. The text from your mother stopped the second you get into here.
Oh, thank God.
As it's like, picture, and done. As you like
I have
enter.
about 75 missed messages.
Yep. Feel free to go wherever you'd like to go.
Oh, I'm next to Saros, probably showing her the picture.
Mm-hmm.
Sending
you said
it
there
to
was,
her
like-
now.
Like a training thing? Or was that
Yeah, there's a
again?
training area down the hall. It's kind of
Over here?
off screen, but you kind of just around there.
Yeah, that's where
So
I am.
You're just kind of blowing off steam right now.
Hey, Alex. It says
Yeah.
right here I can get rid of angry if I break something.
Yes. What?
I probably
can
break the
talk-
training equipment. I probably
You break all the training equipment, and you're no longer angry.
Yeah. Or well, I'm angry at after the end of this scene. Is how that works.
Yes. Until
It's
the
so
end
that
of the scene.
it's so that you can't give me angry during this scene
Yeah.
and like double up on me.
I can't double up on you anyways. Also, by the way, the
You
highest you
can
can ever
double
roll
up on
is
me any day, baby.
the highest you can roll.
Face.
The highest you can roll is +3, and the lowest you can roll is -3. Even if the modifiers extend past that, it's always going to be at minimum -3 and maximum +3. So let's say you have a +5 to something, it's capped at 3. And let's say you have a -5 at something, it's capped at 3. So just so that everyone knows that mechanics. All right. So with that, y'all are in the kind of the hallways to do your own thing, and I'm just trying to figure out something here.
Well, neat.
All right.
I'm sorry.
If you take a look, God, if you take a look into your playbooks, you all have team moves, and you can share this moment with someone that you have defeated the locust, and you guys are the heroes, despite Dotbite taking all the credit.
I guess, could I be sharing it with Saros right now because I have the picture that I'm showing to her?
Absolutely. So let's take a look
Cheeks
over
are
here.
totally not purple right now. Nope. Nope.
Legacy. When you share a triumphant celebration with someone, tell them whether you see them as an equal. If you do, give them influence over you and mark potential. If you don't, shift superiority up and any other label down. So, do you feel that Saros was an equal to you in this previous conflict?
I mean, she was holding the building up.
Yeah. So, Saros, I think you already have influence over her, so that's
Yes,
fine.
I do.
But you do get to mark potential for that because
Cool.
roleplay this. Like, talk about the encounter. Talk about how you see Saros after that fight.
You know, it was very impressive that you're maintaining that while being held by Reese.
Excuse me, but I really don't know what you are talking about. I was just trying to hold up the building.
I know, but you had such control despite blushing so furiously.
I was blushing?
I show her the picture again with the bright purple cheeks.
Oh, dude, just
Oh.
imagine how HD cameras are at this day and age.
Oh, that's really unfortunate.
8K
You
cameras.
you zoom in like 5 times to see the blush, because that's all you see on the screen is the blush.
Is
Yes.
it really that prominent?
8K cameras,
Yes.
dude. 8K.
Yes, but it's also really beautiful.
Well, I think it was more impressive that you and Reese both seemed to jump in, and Chameleon as well. I wanted to stay back and assess first.
I mean, you were still commanding people to help, though. I saw that. That was you who told the guards to pounce, right? You just had to come to the defense of Reese. So cute.
How is that cute? I did not want a friend to be hurt.
And hey, Ra, when you share a triumphant celebration with someone, take influence over them. If you show them meaningful affection, physical or emotional. Hey, do you feel like this is a meaningful connection to you there, Rook, with Brightstar?
Are you talking to Ari or to me?
To you.
To you.
Yes, I guess I would.
All right. So, oh wait, you don't get. Okay, so you already have influence over her. So like, you just grow even closer together with influence over each other. You really care about what each other says.
Hey, we friends.
Yeah.
Aww.
Cute.
All right. Now, the other thing you guys can do after this, after fighting this, is you could share a vulnerability or weakness with someone.
I would
Or-
actually like to, whichever one of you guys, I'm gonna come out of the like training area
Yeah.
after I've kind of busted everything and I've cooled down a little bit. Are you guys like sitting down, or what's the situation over here?
Chameleon's kind of like off in like the personal recreation area and just kind of like
Yeah.
sitting on the couch and like looking somber, which is pretty usual for them, but like more so.
Yeah.
Saros is now trying to distract herself from the picture by tinkering with the ship.
Okay, so that's what you guys are doing.
Yep.
Well, basically, so for my lover, my rival, I can. I chose friend as the role for Bull's Heart.
Okay. Yeah.
So I can comfort or support, and like, basically we can mark potential if I do that for you guys, and it's probably a good idea to do that.
Yeah, go ahead. Absolutely.
I mean, Reese is gonna come out here basically loudmouth complaining about what was it Silverhawk?
A Steelhawk.
What Steelhawk said and why it was bullshit.
I would be agreeing with him wholeheartedly.
So basically, whoever needs to clear a condition, I can try to do that right now. Whichever one of you needs it more, maybe.
I don't have any conditions right now, so.
Same.
Or
Where is it that you're reading this?
this is comfort or support is the action, and
I see, okay.
the move is friend is just the thing.
Yeah, okay, I see there. Okay. Comforts or support is you have to actually do a roll here,
Yeah, I
I
understand.
believe. Okay.
It's mundane.
Okay. Roll mundane then.
So I mean, which one of you guys wants to shift your thing? Just one thing out of mundane into whatever you took it out of.
That's true. So
I'm pretty
either
Yeah,
do,
I'm pretty good on that front, so if Saros wants to...
You're just pushing this now. You're just pushing this now.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of the idea is that Reese is coming in here and like making this happen because they got this on their mind.
I mean,
Sure, why not?
And I guess whether you oblige them or not is sort of the question. But I get a +1 to this because of my influence over you.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
Well, hold on.
jeez.
Let me see what this says.
Can we use one of the team pool?
Nope, this isn't a conflict.
Mark potential on a hit.
So, since it was a miss, then I don't shift anything.
I know. I still mark potential though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't shift anything.
Okay. That's cool.
And maybe if Alex says something happens, something happens. It's
No, I'm
essentially
saying
how those kind of failures
You
work.
how this works is that you try to comfort Saros right now, and oh man.
Well, it's like I try to say, like, well, you ain't getting nothing to feel guilty about, but Saros doesn't actually feel guilty, and it's Reese that feels guilty.
Yeah, you're totally projecting. You're totally projecting right
yeah,
now.
yeah,
And
But I
Saros just
realize
sees-
he's projecting.
yeah, but Reese doesn't.
Yeah, Reese doesn't, and also Saros, you're trying really hard to focus on the ship, trying to ignore your feelings for him right now, and to Reese, it feels like she's ignoring you. And you feel
things worse.
and you feel kind of hopeless right now, man. You feel kind of
Oh shit!
yeah. It's a miss. It's your mark potential, but you feel kind of hopeless because now you're angry, guilty, insecure, and hopeless. That's not good.
Nice.
Fuck,
Nice.
man.
Well, you're more than people are more than welcome to try and talk to him and comfort him.
Um,
Or
Alex,
them.
please.
Yeah.
can I, how would you do that? Just like rolling
That
mundane
is
to comfort and
mundane.
support?
Yeah, mundane is the thing. So I'm just gonna start like sulking, sitting here on the railing,
Yeah, because you're already guilty and insecure. It feels like Saros is ignoring you and doesn't want to be around you right now. And you are not feeling too great. But Saros doesn't. Saros is like dealing with her own embarrassments right now.
Well, fuck off. This is my space too, so I'm just gonna like hang upside down from one of the railings and just like kind of put my hand behind my head.
Is it wise to be hanging upside down in that manner?
I'm fine.
I'm fine. And
okay.
Chameleon and Volts, what are you guys doing right now in your respective corners in the secret hideout?
Well, aside from messaging, it's anybody is the Flaming Sentinel. I'm just trying to figure out what exactly these demons are.
I'm really anxious right now because I've seen those kind of
Chameleon.
before, and
Yes, you have.
That was
Bad
not
news
creepy at
there.
all, Alex.
I would
bad news bears. So I'm really worried that I've been found out already.
I will call for Chameleon to come over.
What? Oh, yeah, just a second. I kind of like amble over. What's up?
You know what these are, don't you?
Yeah. I guess for us, they're kind of the equivalent of like trained attack dogs for you.
So they're here.
Yeah, guess so. And kind of like looks at the screen, and you know he hasn't figured out computers yet.
Hey,
Thank
Mooney,
me.
for
Yeah.
Chameleon, when you share a vulnerability or weakness with someone, give them influence over you and ask if they honestly feel that there's hope for you. Do you feel that right now with Volt?
Oh, I'm not done speaking, honestly.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to cut you off there. Go ahead, keep going.
That's alright. Well, all the more reason we need to train harder, right?
Yeah.
Look, I'll be honest. The fact that they're here is concerning, but you're part of our team. And we look after our own. I won't let what happened to... I don't know the guy's name. That
Maximum Mantis.
No, not...
Oh, the sixth person?
Our sixth member, yeah.
Superhero
Superman.
name generator. Give me a
Call
hot
him
second
Titan
here.
or something.
Let's call him the Silver Titan. He's the Silver Titan. Let's go with that.
Won't let us make the same mistake as what happened to Silver Titan happen. I just need you to be more open about these kinds of things.
Yeah.
As my own mentor would say, trust is the key to a lot of this. And I will use heroic tradition to comfort and support her.
Yeah, absolutely. So roll superior. It's a full hit.
Nice.
All right.
Though, that said, tell me, was I more of a asset or a liability back there? He fast forwards to the corrosive situation. Kind of.
What exactly are you trying to show?
Rewind, you mean?
When he rewinding to the part where he fucked up and almost, yeah.
I mean, he kind of like rubs the back of his head, like, I don't know, man. We all make mistakes, and we managed to fix it before anything went wrong, I guess. So, just try not to do it again?
Fair enough.
Alright, if you're trying to comfort, you could do a mundane roll.
Yeah.
Roll mundane to see if you're able to comfort Volt.
No.
Oh, no.
I think that's fair with what you said.
Yeah.
I had something to potentially add to make it make sense if you rolled good, but nah.
Nah.
RP
Nah.
dice spam.
Yeah, I would normally say you feel a little bit of insecurity trying to comfort Volt, but because Volt had given you that great advice, it kind of counteracts it. So you still get to mark potential though, at the very least.
It's more like you don't know what to say to make him feel better. It's just like,
Yeah.
that sucked, but you know,
Man.
it was alright.
Yeah.
I would
It's
also
okay.
like to
Yeah.
try to comfort Reese.
Oh, absolutely, go ahead. But let's finish off the scene between Chameleon and
I'm sorry.
have you told Clement Sentinel about today? Or
I already sent her the video.
cool, you should let her know about, you know.
I have already told her that too.
Cool.
All right.
She knows everything.
Kind of sounds like you're revealing some information about the nature of your mentoring you there, Volt.
Yeah.
Neat.
That's all.
Okay.
Hey, Vault. Thanks.
What is what?
Thanks.
For what?
Literally teenagers. I love it.
Thanks. What?
We're so good at this, guys.
No, you made me feel better and stuff. I'm leaving.
Oh. Well,
You made me feel better and stuff. I'm leaving. Love it.
well, might as well play some games on this computer.
Yeah, no, it has like 18 gigs of VRAM or whatever the latest tech there is here. You play God of War 5 and 6. This is out already.
Boy,
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 24.
Final Fantasy 24.
Is it
Uh,
also an MMO?
God,
Probably.
Jesus.
Why not?
All right, let's head over to Brightstar and Reese as Reese is just angrily huffing and puffing and crossing their arms on their chest.
Yeah, I'm like hanging there, my arms over my chest, just huffing, just muttering to myself.
You doing
kind of,
crunches while you're at it there?
Sometimes.
I look up at Reese and say, I want to blow off some steam. Let's go spar.
Okay.
Also, I lied. You can actually have team pool throughout.
Oh my
these-
god.
Well, now we know.
Yeah.
Now we know. I'm sorry about that, guys.
Basically, I just want to comfort him through fists.
Them.
All right, so
Oh,
comfort
sorry,
through
them.
fists.
I want to
yeah.
comfort. I want to comfort them through fists.
So the both of
Okay.
you,
Fisticuffs.
do you decide to go back to the training room you just thrashed?
I mean, yeah. Well, the equipment's trash, but I mean, we're not trashed yet.
Yeah, it's true.
Yet.
Yeah, I mean, we just get him mad out and fight.
Okay. Like, well, does this count for clearing hopeless? Fling yourself into easy relief.
I guess punching things is definitely an easy relief for you.
I mean, that's like the one thing I know.
Yeah, a nice match to gain his confidence or gain their confidence again.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
well,
totally. That works. Oh, that's a 6.
Well,
That's a miss.
Damn.
That is a miss. Although,
well.
I mean,
Well, maybe like Saros is there watching. Sure,
Yeah,
God.
I can just kind of help with that. 'Cause
He's
Now,
a
now
boy.
I guess if Brightstar is trying to comfort them, then Saros might realize, oh, maybe they need comforting. Okay, this
Well-
is a thing.
See, like maybe what happens is we're having a mock fight, right, between Reese and I'm about to do the final blow, and you gasp and shout out Reese, and that distracts me so he can get the upper hand.
There we go.
getting your
Perfect.
confidence. Amazing. Okay, so
Okay.
it's -1 to the team pool. And
All right.
Let's take a look.
By the way, since you are my rival, you do mark potential even though you succeeded.
oh, that's cool.
If you do
Alright,
that,
so
you mark potential if you succeed. Yes.
that's really cool. So that's a
Yeah,
nice
that's
mechanic.
why I wanted to do that, but I mean, I marked potential because I failed.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess mark off insecure then.
Yeah, you can mark off a condition or shift your labels. It's up to you.
I'm gonna mark off insecure at this point. I'm still feeling guilty, but
Yeah,
I'm clear
yeah.
everything else.
Yeah. So, anyways, you guys spar for a little bit, and Volt is kind of just playing on the playing games on
I feel like
this.
there's a side screen for any
Yeah.
news.
Yeah, actually, there is news. 1 second here.
Oh shit, I can't pause the game.
Yeah, you're in the middle.
Pause the game.
You're in the middle of you're in the middle of Overwatch 2, the Electric Boogaloo match of that. And-
That's a blizzard right there. It's only 2 at this point.
Yeah, it's only 2 exactly. Been 20
Accurate.
years, but it's a classic. So you're in the middle of throwing your Helix rockets and Soldier 776. But on the news, you see like the flash Halcyon News, hosted by Alex Harrison. And, like the perfect smile and the combed hair. the perfect
He does
suit.
have the perfect smile. My
He does
god.
indeed have the perfect smile. Smile. And it
Which
says,
dentist does he go to?
Today, trouble at the courthouse. But thank you to the hero Godmight, everyone was saved. And he goes on and rambles for a little bit. The news and the details about Mantis is still unknown and at large. However, the heroes are on it and no one has to worry. For some reason, in the back of your mind there, Volts, there's something gnawing at you, something tingling at your mind, because Mantis never had these powers. Mantis never had these abilities about these dark energies. He should not have been able to break through those chains, and yet he did. And there was no news about that. And all you get back as a message from the Flaming Sentinel, you just see a video recording of her, and she seems to be in a boardroom, and she sends you a message back and says, listen, take care of the team. You have to. They look up to you. You're the leader. You need to keep them in check. It's a recording, so you can't really respond. Do you have the feeling of your trying to influence you to be more superior?
I'm already at max superior. Like, Jesus Christ, I can't go past 3.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the thing. Trying to mark your superior. The thing is, if you go past 3, you mark a condition. So you can decide to stand against it. If you'd
basically,
like.
she's trying to push you a little too hard
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, she's trying to push you a little bit too hard here.
So you pretty much have to try to resist this, or you take the condition.
Yep, it's either a condition or you resist it. It's up to you.
Alright. God damn it, I have a -2 because of fucking insecurity.
Well,
That's a miss. So let's see here. I think I get to mark the
potential.
condition. Yeah, you mark potential first off. As you-
Alright.
And that's
trying
straight up,
really
you don't get to pick the condition. Alex does.
Yeah, I do. And you are feeling guilty about not being able to keep the members of your team in check.
Yeah, it's your fault that Reese and Brightstar did what they did, because you didn't have control. And
Yeah,
what you should've
that's how you
Oh,
feel
you're
though.
wrong.
That's how
Yeah,
you feel,
exactly.
though. It's this gnawing feeling, and maybe you can get rid of that guilty if you throw yourself into something of easy relief. And for you, easy relief is research.
Wait, guilty?
Yeah.
No, that's hopeless.
Sorry.
Guilty, you have
guilty.
to make a sacrifice to absolve your guilt.
So maybe you sacrifice
The
your own-
games, yeah.
the games. Maybe you sacrifice the games and you throw yourself into searching up what the hell's going on with this dark energy stuff.
Sacrifice his rating on Overwatch.
Yeah. Yeah, sacrifice
I'm
yourself.
going to die.
I'm just gonna drop it.
But also, as the three of you come back from training, you're coming out of the hallway. You worked up a sweat, but you feel better nonetheless because there's nothing more therapeutic than having superpowered sparring. Once again, you hear on the news, this just in, there's a news report. And you see, again, Alex Harrison's beautiful smile and completely perfect image. A Crevillian embassy has landed on planet Earth, as it kind of echoes through the hall and the entire building. It seems that they have made contact with the UN and are making efforts to create an embassy in Halcyon City, the first of its kind. Saros, how do you respond to that?
Where's my room? Where can I go to get away from everybody? Where can I run away to? Goodbye.
Yeah, you go to you just immediately both Brightstar and Reese notice Saros go flush and she's gone to wherever her room is.
Bye, fam.
Well,
Does she live at the secret base?
I have
You
nowhere
totally
else to
could.
go.
I think
Yeah.
we at least all have a room here, regardless of
You
whether
do
we
all
live
have a
here or
room.
not.
But specifically, Volt would live here, Chameleon would live here. Everyone would live here except for Brightstar, because Brightstar has her own.
yeah. You have a time to go back home.
You are forced to go back
Yeah,
home
but
by your
Brightstar
mother.
probably actually stays the night quite often. Whenever she can get away with it, I'm sure.
And you notice the time.
Bravo.
It's about 8 in the evening now, and your curfew is 9 in the evening. There, Brightstar.
Oh no.
I'm probably gonna head out then and say I better get going.
And
I haven't done my mandatory violin practice or my studying.
you totally can go and do that. And Saros runs and hides in her room, and Brightstar has gone home, leaving only Volt, Chameleon, and Reese here. Chameleon, what are you doing as you notice Saros bolting away and Brightstar going home?
Yeah, I'm gonna go over to Reese and ask if Saros is okay.
I don't know. We just came out of the training room and she ran off. Reese didn't even really notice the announcement.
Did something happen in there?
So, like, no, she heard something coming in here.
I could rewind it. Or you guys could.
It's that the Crevelian embassy had made contact with the UN. The Crevelian planet has made contact with the UN, and they're creating an embassy in Halcyon City. And if you guys remember, Saros' home planet was Crevelia.
Oh yeah, that's her plane, isn't that?
Oh, yeah. Alex, do I know what an embassy is?
Embassy?
Does my character know what an embassy is?
You can Google it on her
Your
computer.
your character would know what an embassy is.
Okay.
Like for the last couple weeks, you have been trained in sort of like superhero etiquette by Steelhawk.
You get a crash course in some higher level civics. I don't know why that would make her mad.
I have some ideas about that.
What do I know about Soros's history with her, like, people?
Yeah, that's a good question.
What do I know? Ari, what do I know about that?
Given how close Reese and Saros got, you would know that her people minus her family did not know that she's here.
Oh.
Reese just says, "Oh."
No.
I don't think Chameleon would, or unless
Yeah, probably
you
not.
have influence. Over Saros.
Yeah. Well,
I do have influence.
everybody
on
has
her,
influence.
but I don't know if she'd have told me that.
It might have been something that you caught once in passing.
Maybe like you have an idea, but you don't know all the details.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
There's something with her.
There's something going on with her
Either
family.
Either way, Reese just says, "Oh." Oh.
I'm gonna go talk to her then.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
So the both of you follow after Saros, and her door is probably closed.
Very much so.
So you kind of knock on it.
Hey,
Yeah,
actually,
kinda like,
maybe I should do this.
yeah, alright. You seem closer to them than I am. Kind of back up, but I'll kind of stand in the hallway entrance for a bit, and then I'll
There's
Alright.
no response when you knock on the door. None.
I knock again.
Nothing.
Come on.
You know she's in there, but there's no response.
Come on.
Break the
Knock on
door.
the door again.
You hear some shuffling.
Hey, I don't wanna-
Very mild shuffling.
You know, I don't have super hearing, but I can hear you in there. Let me
Saros,
break the door.
You get the feeling that Reese would actually break the door.
Oh god.
They have broken the door absolutely before.
The shit ain't cheap.
I will open the door if you promise not to break it.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Okay. Oh, I don't know if you would break it anyway. Is that a thing? People breaking doors?
I mean, I guess I got a history with it, but no.
She'll open the door.
Okay, I'm gonna step in.
She kind of goes back to just sitting on the floor, kind of hugging her knees.
They can't know I'm here.
I'm gonna sit down next to you. What would happen if they knew you were here?
I wouldn't be able to stay.
Okay, then yeah, that's simple. They just can't see you.
Easier said than done.
I don't know, can't you just put on a mask like Volt? It's not like you're the only blue lady in town.
I suppose, but
Is that true? Actually, Alex? Are there
Yeah,
any
what
other
I-
blue... I mean, there are probably all kinds of crazy things out there.
Also, 1 second. Seems like you guys are doing a team move where when you share a vulnerability or weakness with someone, they tell you what you should do to fit in more, and that applies to you here, Saros. Take +1 to forward. Take +1 forward to whenever you do something mundane to kind of conceal yourself, and if you do so, mark potential. So, do you start wearing a mask? That's something to think about.
would we happen to have any spare masks around here?
Volt is like, yes.
There's like a fabricator, isn't there?
Yeah, definitely
Yeah.
is a fabricator.
Oh, definitely. My
It's
creation.
the future.
I suppose that might be best. Though
Yeah, we'll get you like a whole costume.
Ooh.
Shit.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
That would be good, considering I would very easily be recognized in this.
Actually, Reese is now way into the idea of getting you a costume.
Oh,
Okay, so I mark potential, and
Yeah.
what else do I
You
do?
just mark potential because you're actually
Okay.
following that advice. So you mark potential because you shared that vulnerability with them.
Uh,
Neat. All right. I'm going to put a pause there, and we're going to go back over to Volt, just knee deep in research right now, throwing himself to whatever to make him feel less guilty and less.
Damn it.
And you just hear walking up to Volt, their chameleon. You just hear, damn it.
Mhm. I kind of look at him and I look at the computer screen, like trying to decide what's more important. To
Scratching
ask
my head.
about.
Scratching my head vigorously. Just
What's up?
oh.
Hey,
Don't scare me like that.
sorry.
Oh, it's all right. Well, got news from the boss.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just confused as to what I need to do. She's telling me I gotta be the leader that team needs, but it's not exactly easy. Well, for starters, they have to listen to me.
Negan kind of puts their hands down on the desk and kind of like shifts their weight and like, yeah, I've been the leader of a couple squads and platoons back in, before. It's tough. If you want, I can take you to a place I go to sometimes to clear my head.
Ooh.
1 second. Hey, Volt, it seems that when you're sharing a celebration after everything that's happened with someone, did you asked, in other words, did you ask Chameleon
I did ask
you
if
were
I was useful.
a good leader and an effective teammate? And what is your answer to that, Chameleon? Do you feel that Volt is a good leader and or a teammate?
I don't feel like he did a lot of leading in the last fight. I think he could stand to grow.
Now, what about effective teammate? It's either being a good leader or an effective teammate. Was he an effective teammate? Remember, he kind of did herd them all into that building.
Yeah, no, that was a good move. Definitely. I got it. So yeah, I think he was, definitely.
All right, Volt, mark potential, and your mentor kind of loses a bit of influence over you as you kind of feel a little bit more confident in your own abilities.
You know what they say, practice makes perfect. So,
Yeah.
well, for one, I gotta figure out how to get both Star and Reese to think before they act. But it's kind of hard considering we're heroes. It's not really something we do.
Search completed. Search completed, says the screen.
Wow.
There is you're cross-referencing a whole bunch of images with Mantis, and you see a picture of a social media event showing up at a club. You see the shadow of Mantis because he was kind of it's very easy to spot despite all these. And you notice something very special or very unique about the scene is that Mantis is like it's a picture of it's a quick gram post of a bunch of college girls having a night out, and they're taking a selfie. But behind the selfie you see Mantis picking something up not from the ground, but like someone's giving him something, and the vial there's a vial going
Can I have
into
the
his
computer
hands.
to zoom in?
Yeah, enhance. You tell the computer
Enhance.
and it totally enhances.
8K digital cameras.
Oh, I love this computer.
And it enhances, and there is a sinking pit to your stomach, Chameleon, because you know exactly what that vial is.
Oh no.
They use it to give demons boost the power at the cost of their soul.
Any idea what that is?
That's a soul eating potion. It'll
Potion.
And you see the man kind of giving it to the Mantis.
Is the man like?
It's he is dressed in very exotic clothing. He's wearing a yellow suit with a pink kind of neck scarf. Like I think those are really frilly scarves, like the really puffy ones. You guys know what I'm talking about, right?
like a boa?
Like flamingo.
You mean an ascot?
Sure.
Oh, yes, an ascot.
Okay. I like how Stony and I went to completely different versions of
But
that.
anyways, it's like he's wearing like a fucking pink ferret around his neck. But anyways, yeah, you just see like a leathery skinned man with a bald head giving him that, and going back. Well, you don't see the follow-up shot, but they're parting at the underbase. I'm going to pause on that as we zoom over to Brightstar getting off the bus and headed home. As describe to me what your home would look like there, Brightstar.
Actually, it's probably more of an apartment, like high-rise type thing.
High-rise, penthouse apartment. Yes.
My mother has to have a hip type, house, something modern, hip.
Right.
So she'd be a penthouse.
1 second. Whenever time passes, roll plus Savior to see how the members of your legacy feel or react to your most recent exploits. Before rolling, ask the other players to answer these questions about your performance. So, everyone else, and, do you have the page open there, Heather?
Yep.
Whenever time passes, you see those 3 questions?
Mm-hmm.
Ask that to the players.
Questions. Ask this.
Yeah.
All 3 of them?
All 3 of them.
We'll have a consensus, I'm sure.
Yep.
Have I been upholding the traditions of my legacy?
What are the traditions of your legacy?
Saviors and heroes to all civilians of the town or city.
I'd say you saved a bunch of people. You definitely.
You like Toast did that.
Okay. Have I maintained the image of my legacy?
Being a knightly figure. I mean, you saw Godmite.
You kind of got out there and did it. My vote's yes.
Sure.
Yeah, you charged in and took charge of the situation when it needed somebody to do that.
That's why Reese respects you, because you hustle.
Awesome. Have I made the other members of my legacy proud?
I'm gonna just say that's a no from a GM perspective.
Okay, yeah, Alex answers that one, I think.
Yeah, I answered that one.
No.
It's no. So you take a -1. So what's your savior?
My savior is at 2.
So it's a 2d6 plus 1. Okay, that's a 9. Okay, let's see here. On a 7 to 9, another's upset with your mess. Oh. It's gonna be great. It's actually perfect how this goes. See, unfortunately, there's no team moves because you're alone here, and no one can help you out because you're all alone.
No one can save you from mom.
Bye.
It is a very long ride up to the top with the elevator. You head all the way to the top there, and the door opens, and you see your mother just foot tapping, glaring at you. You take a look at your clock. Thankfully, you made it just in time before curfew. It's 8:45 in the evening.
I'm home?
Young lady, answer your phone whenever I text you. Have you done your violin practice today?
I was busy trying to save the town, you know that.
Yes, and you had a golden opportunity to meet Godmite, did you?
He was surrounded by reporters.
Report. Those are mundane civilians. You are a hero. You charge in and you do what you need to do. Now, listen, young lady, have you taken control of your team? Are they weighing you down? Do I need to speak to Steelhawk? Do I need to move you to a different team?
No, it's fine. No, they're good. They're fine. They're all really good. They're really nice people.
Young lady, you are surrounded by idiots.
Well, that part is true.
Excuse me?
Hey, I think I'm just gonna go study.
You study? No, we are going to meet Godmite right this instant. You go get yourself ready. We are going.
What? No, why?
Godmite has been impressed by your actions. I cannot see how, but nonetheless, he wants to meet you. And
what did I do to impress him? I don't. What
you know that Godmite has a son, and you have inherited powers.
Yes,
you know what this means, young lady. You dress up in your finest clothing right this instant, and we go in an hour.
Fine.
All right. And with that,
when I get in my room, can I jump out?
Oh, absolutely.
Come run back to us.
That is exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go into my room, act like I'm getting dressed, and then just jump out the window.
Hey, Rook, do you think I embodied your mother perfectly?
Yes.
Thank you.
Perfect 5 out of 7, Alex.
Thank you. I was waiting for this moment. I got inspiration from Trisha's mom, from Jessica Jones. Anyways, as you jump down, and because you have magical armor, you just kind of like, you want to describe how you jump out? Because I think we talked about something special about your powers. Why don't you describe that?
Yeah. because right now my powers haven't fully, developed. So I actually just put my hands on the ground and release like a burst of energy from underneath them to propel myself kind of forward or up.
And you send the coordinates to the hidden base, and the teleportal opens underneath you. You flop through it, and here you go. You see, Volt and a chameleon. Right here is the where like people get phased in and teleported in, and just all of a sudden, zoop. Hey.
And I just start nonchalantly walking over here, and I just sit down and start reading.
Is it morning already?
Hi.
Oh, hi. I hope you don't mind. I'm just gonna study a little bit.
Okay. Everything all right?
Yeah. I brought my overnight bag with me as well. Common occurrence.
Such a common occurrence that this isn't
Well,
weird at all.
Here, well, I may have found us a lead.
Oh, real quick, could you do me a favor, Volt? Can you
Yes.
just search and make sure there's not a GPS tracker on me?
It's literally impossible to keep track of. Or
Yeah, this is a fairy cage.
track
Like
this.
no one knows.
This is a very secret.
Which also 100% means if you did and she cannot track you, she knows where you are.
Very true.
Because there's no way she doesn't know that this is a Faraday cage.
But
Just,
Volt,
I'm gonna say 100% though. Me and Saros are walking out now at this point.
Yeah.
Because now we're gonna go
Yep.
look at I want to go Google costume designs.
Yep.
Look, everyone's here. All right, come on, gather around. Let's go.
Huh?
Come on. We got work to do. I found us a lead as to who has been helping Mantis get his so-called powers. Now, as you can see from this gaudy outfit, this is the man that's been handing out vials.
Oh, that outfit actually looks quite nice.
No, it's awful.
Oh,
Back home we
Like
call those
color-
potions soul eater potions. They're brewed by our alchemists. What they do is they give you great power, but you lose your soul from them.
So what was
Well,
the
that's
place again?
unpleasant.
So we're going to be heading to what was it
It was
called
the
again?
underbase.
The
Yeah,
underbase. That's where our potential.
Before we go, could I possibly acquire a change of outfit and a mask?
And here is where we're
Can
gonna
I
put
do
a.
your hair and put some makeup on? I could help.
If you really deem that necessary.
Well, if you get to the computer
Yeah, so
over
Saros,
here.
are we gonna talk about why you need to be not seeing
Well,
with
let's,
the
before-
group?
let's see,
Is
in here?
that it?
In here,
Or
guys?
are we just gonna be no, we're just doing this to do it?
So real quick, this is where with everyone kind of doing their preparations, we're gonna take a 10-minute break.
Okay.
When we come back, well, head to the next part.